Make sure to stay until the end. If you make one simple mistake, you can destroy your engine, and we will explain how. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any week having a Dodge Charger. If you have one of those, you have check engine light and code P2111. Stay with us, we'll explain what it means, how to fix it, common mistakes people make that can actually destroy your engine. All that will be covered in this video today. Now, P2111 means electronic throttle control unable to close. We'll explain what can easily cause that. In some cases it could be really easy fix as well. So let's talk about that today. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. On that Dodge Charger we'll have even more. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need, guys, in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos, absolutely free. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Charger or any car, you want to get them at a good price and quick shipping, you want to save money, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and we'll share where you can find even additional things. So what we have specifically here, 2018 Dodge. That 3.6 is quite common engine on Dodge Chargers, but even if you have a V8, procedure will be very similar because the engines will work about the same way. It will just have two extra cylinders, guys. Unless you have a supercharged version, but that's not all of them. Most of them will be 3.6 or the 5.7 Hemis. So looking at it now, okay, this is the engine. You have that device right here that is known as a throttle control. Okay, electronic throttle control, also known as throttle body. What's the purpose of the body, guys? Throttle body. Pretty simple. When you press the gas pedal inside, you press your gas pedal. It's electronic pedal, which will detect how many percent you press the pedal. Let's say you press it quarter way, that means 25%. It will send that information to the engine computer, which will tell the throttle body, which is all electronic connected through that wire right here. It will tell the throttle body, okay, we need to open at certain degrees so we can get so much air and everything to work correctly, the engine to accelerate and all that stuff. So the purpose of the throttle body is to allow air to get in the engine, and it will be needed for running the engine and also for controlling the idle speed. Now you have multiple sensors inside. I think two sensors. One is throttle position sensor 1, throttle position sensor 2. It detects how many degrees exactly the throttle body is open and closed. If you guys have code P2111, things that you need to check. One of the most common things that we see here at the shop. That connector here, sometimes people will work and they will not either work on the car and they will not install it, or they will not push it all the way in, and later when you push it in you need to lock that red piece in place. That way the connector is right where it's supposed to be. Loose connector is the number one thing we see at the shop. Number two, people when disconnecting it will naturally grab for the wires and pull, and you can pull the wires out of that connector, and if you have a loose wire it will not communicate with the pins in the throttle body, and that can easily cause that code as well. So inspect the wires to make sure they're not broken or pulled out of the connector. Number three, if you power washed your engine, that could happen as well. If it's wet, contaminated, if it has corrosion, we've seen that happen, guys. Even though it has a weather strip right here, it's still possible to get it wet with a power washer in some cases. Next, another thing, guys, if it's not all that, okay, what else it could be? It could be bad throttle body. We have a special video how to clean throttle body, guys, because sometimes cleaning the throttle body can practically solve your problem. If you look right here on top, okay, let me open it. Okay, you can see the throttle body on the inside being a little bit dirty there on top. It has a little bit of carbon buildup, but that throttle body has only 40,000 miles. When they're at high miles, you can have so much carbon buildup, especially if the PCV valve is not working correctly and it's putting oil in your intake manifold. It can easily have a tremendous amount of buildup, which can prevent the throttle control from closing sometimes and from sticking. So that could be a reason too. If you want to see how to clean throttle body, we'll have the video on the channel. If you want to see how to replace it, again, we have a complete video. And also we have a video that explains how to test throttle body for any of you interested in that. Be careful not to drop anything in the intake manifold, because if you do and you don't notice, you don't get it out. You start the car, it goes to the valves, from there in the engine, and you will destroy your engine, guys, in a matter of seconds, minutes, so it will be done. You can see, so that's a common mistake we see people make as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. To any of you needing help with that, thank you for watching and see you next time.